when you become when you become a pastor, you're public. I don't care what you do. I might not look at it. I might go to market incognito as a pastor. No, I don't walk around with no collar. And is that because I'm ashamed? I don't wear them. The Bible saying, thou ought to wear a collar. I'm cleaving to God. Now, I ain't cleaving to man. I'm cleaving to, let me say this. I'd rather have a pair of tennis shoes or Chuck Taylors on and my spirit clean than to have a collar and my lifestyle dirty. That's right. Because I'm serving another master. See, I'm going to be true to God, not to folk. I ain't worrying about what folks say about. I never got the church rule book. See, there's a rule. See, what we do now, we cleave to religion and leave relationship. Because we so hung up on our religion, how we should look, how we should wear. Thou art wear polyester suits, and you don't do. God ain't called us to do that. God called us to have a relationship with Him, because nobody can throw a stone at nobody. Everybody got character traits that's awful. Something wrong with me. I'm crazy. So are you. We got something wrong, whether it's out there or it's hidden or everybody else can see it and we can't. I said, God, let me see my deficiencies before people see them. And if I got toilet paper on my shoe, then let me know that I got toilet paper on my shoe and everybody see it and I don't. I don't want to see nothing. I don't want the people to see nothing that's wrong with my character. One time I was saying, you know, people you were going through, and I was going through the mess and my divorce, and I knew God said, you know, the people can see you're hurt. I said, what do you mean, God? You wearing it. You telling everybody she did this and she did that. You know, they tired of hearing you. I said, yeah, God. I know they tired of hearing me. He said, so stop talking about it. I said, well, God, I gotta get out, man. I want to cuss the people out that did me wrong, but I can't release. Cause I'm scared to go back into that fight again. God said, give it to me. Stop saying it. He said, you want to wild out and talk about me? Talk about it. Just talk about it to me. I'll give you time to go in your secret closet and pray. Cleave to me. Let me say this. Leave your past and cleave to your future. Come on. Don't grope at it. But cleave to your future, because your future gives you hope. Yes. And let me say this. Leave what people think about you and cleave to who you are now. Yes. I can't help what folk think about me. They could think, oh, he just tired. Or he just this. Or he ain't nothing. He a clown. People will always put me back at Terry Allen 20 years ago. I left that dude. Yes, now, yes, some of the characteristics are part of me. That's what make it. But I'm cleaving to the person God made me as Pastor Allen. It's not about the title. It's where I'm going. And you could keep me back there, but I'm gone. You could go stand into that visible God right there, but get to know the man here. Because I'm not the same. I left him, and I'm cleaving to who I am now. Amen. From grace to grace, glory to glory, you should advance in your life. I cannot talk to the same. I don't care whether they're your friend or your enemy. They're not the same person. That person could have repented a long time ago, and you can't come at them the same way until you find out where they are now. We always talk about folk, yeah, I remember back in the day, this and that. Well, you know what? It was back in the day, and it is staying that day. That's right. Leave it and cleave to who God made you. Get a new perspective on, like, God has changed you. Let me say this. 5 years ago, you didn't go through that trauma, that test, the hell. When you went through all that, that changed you. Because you've been tried by fire. And some of the ways, some of them negative ways, God burnt it off. Yeah. I ain't the same guy. I ain't the same guy that started this church year one. Because when I came to this ministry, I had a preconceived package of what the church should be. I still had a little of my old pastors. I had a little of my old church ways. I had a little of everything. I took 3 pastors with me when I started the church. And so all these 3 pastors was in my preaching. Then God said, I don't want none of them. They were good for your experience. I learned something off of my old bishop. I learned something from other, and I took something with me when I came out of their churches, but I had that preconceived notion of what church is all about. So when everybody start feeding me, we're going to do this, we're going to wear suits, we're going to do that, we're going to do, you know, no, God said, I don't want none of that. I want something different. I want something new. I want something unconventional. I want something that's not, everybody didn't do before. Can you do this for me? And I'm like, when God tell you something, it's foreign. So you got to leave the way you think and cleave to what God telling you now. And religion is what God, when you can turn anything in religion when God spoke a word back in the past and you make it law. Let me say this. Look at you. The stuff you like, let's say 6 months ago, sometimes you might not like it now. The folk you thought was just the best thing, the people, look at all the relationships you've been, and when you first met them, you thought they could walk the earth, and when you met that man, they were like, oh my God, he is so great, he is so good. That woman, oh my gosh, she's so beautiful, da, 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 da. You talk about him, 5 years later, can I hear the same comments? Do you get, oh, you go, so what you liked before, you don't like now. You left it, but let me say, anything you cleave to, you love. Anything you leave, you hated it. Because if you love it, you couldn't leave it. Oh, I love you, but I gotta leave you. You don't love me, you're a liar. People say, you don't hear these old cliches. I love them, but I love them so much that I had to leave them. Nah, you ain't love them. You don't love nothing. You will remember anything let me say this. If something burning in the fire, you love your children, you're going to go in that fire and get your child out of that burning building. Amen. Amen. You ain't going to leave your child and get your favorite scrapbook. Because if you leave your child and get the scrapbook, you love the scrapbook more than the child. Because you're only going to say what you love. You're going to leave whatever left. And while you leave it, you can afford it to get burnt up because it didn't matter to you. And so if you let things leave, it can leave that from relationship, job, anything else, friendship. You know, some people, we ain't my friend no more. You know why? Because I was more your friend than you were mine. So when you left, you ain't do nothing for me anywhere good. You ain't got to borrow no money. You ain't got to call me. You ain't got to worry me. I ain't got to listen to your crazy stories. And the reason why they call you bad, because you're more valuable than them. And everybody you call friend, make sure, see, when God uses you and you're a misfit, God makes sure you don't fit with nobody. That's right. Because you can't, if you fit, you can't lead them. That's why what Jesus did all the time. He always went away and prayed. Because after a while, sometimes when they got on Jesus' nerves so bad, the Lord said, how long must I suffer you? How long must I deal with you? How long y'all gonna get on my nerves? How long? So what I do, like a tug of war. Life is a tug of war, y'all. And you got to make a decision of what you're going to keep and what you're going to give up. But don't give up on God. A lot of people gave up on God, and God is your only source. Let me say this. A fish cannot live without water. A bird can't survive without being in the air. The very things that keep you, make you who you are, is what you need to keep. The fish need water to survive. The bird need air. Yeah, he can land.
For upcoming events, announcements, information, and donation, visit us at www.gpwm.org. Find us on Facebook.
gpw.org.
Faith, fellowship, funding, transforming the community, a community outreach. Thanks for watching the GPW broadcast. If you're ever in the Baltimore area, please visit us at our temporary location, Sunday mornings at 11:30 a.m. Also, you can visit us on our website at www.gpwm.org. Thanks again for watching.
A place where music can feel.